Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and as you see I have my Stihl FS45 trimmer, and what I'm going to be doing today is, so a lot of people out there have these trimmers, and over time you can rev them up and then they'll just bog. So I'm actually going to tell you some of the reasons that I know of what is causing this. I actually have a few reasons of one reason. Doesn't really make sense, but you'll find out what it is. So the first thing I want to go over is, let me grab my screwdriver real quick. Alright, got that screwdriver? So one of the reasons is there's in your muffler, see in there, there's your exhaust. That's actually something that you can take out with a 15mm socket. And that's something you actually take out. And when you take that out, it actually, you might be surprised, it's possibly going to be filled with black carbon from over time. So I'm actually going to try to get this out. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna try my best. I think this is really tight, so let's try this. Am I on there all the way? And no, my YouTube channel is not about a 11-year-old struggling on getting sockets and stuff, or sockets and other stuff out of their muffler. Yeah, this thing's really in there. Whew. I don't know how I'm gonna get this out. Is it this way? I don't know. Well, maybe you might not see it today. No, I gotta. Oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. Man, I really cannot figure out how to do this today. I'm struggling. Alright, I'm gonna try to get this socket out. Maybe that was the right way. I don't know. I'm losing my mind today. Let's try that. Ah, dang. Man, that's really in there. Yeah, it's on there all the way. You see? Alright, well, you guys might want to fast forward just because this might take like an hour. Alright, I'm going to pause the video right here because y'all are probably not enjoying this. So I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, well, I'm back. I did not have good luck, so I'm just gonna do a few reasons. Well, first I'm gonna tell you, I think I'm losing my mind today, guys. I'm so sorry. So like I said, in your muffler, there's gonna be a little screen, and it's a spark arrestor screen. That's literally what it is. It's a spark arrestor screen. So what that's gonna do is that's gonna protect hot burning carbon from coming out of your muffler and onto the grass or leaves, or if you have a super dry season, and it'll light it on fire. So I definitely recommend keeping this in there. I know it's a big pain in the butt. Look, I'm trying to get this out of here, and it's a big pain in the butt, but I think this is worth a little bit more than your $400,000 house or something. So one of the ways that you can, so this will eventually get clogged up in there. That'll get clogged up because, like I said, there's a screen in there that stops that stuff from coming out. And over time, that oil that you mix with your gasoline over there, just your 2-cycle oil. Just your, that there. My camera focus. Right here, this is ethanol shield. I don't use this stuff. This just came with one of my weed eaters that I got. 2-cycle oil. Man, my camera won't focus. You really can't see it very well, but it's 2-cycle oil for your small engines. So set that back. And then I also have some Echo Red Armor out there. That stuff's pretty good. But I recommend the steel stuff. I mean, you gotta go with the steel. So, one of the ways that you can unclog this, it's gonna be filled with black deposits, oil deposits that haven't been burned from the gas and oil mix. So it's gonna collect on your muffler over time. So, so you're gonna have to clean it. So one of the ways that you can do it, this is the laziest way to do it. I do not recommend this. Do not do this. I mean, if you really want to, I mean, it's up to you, but I do not recommend this. Take a screwdriver and then pretty much put it in the exhaust and just hit it until it goes through the screen and just break the screen. Like I said, don't do it. Sparks will come out of your engine. I'm not saying sparks will, but they could come out of your engine, light your house on fire, light your grass on fire. So I definitely don't recommend doing that. Another way you can do this is you can take your, I think, 15mm socket, could be wrong, and take that out and just rip that screen off there. So I'm actually going to pause this video and take it out and show you real quick. So I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, after, actually it wasn't very hard. I figured out I was going the wrong way. So that definitely would help. So this is the spark arrestor screen right here. Right now mine is pretty much completely clear. So mine is not clogged. Right here, I can see right through it. If I look through a light, if you look up there, you can see right through that screen. But if you can't see through that screen, if you can see like kind of there's a little bit of, if you can't see through that little black, that's oil. So if you can't see through it, that means that it's clogged. So one of the ways, I'm actually gonna go over it again. One of the ways that you can do this is, this is the laziest way to do it. I've showed you. So what you do, you take a screwdriver and then you just jam it through, and then you can keep it in your muffler too. So while you do this, I just want to take it out, and what you do is you just jab it through there. I'm not going to do that just because that's not something I'm going to do. I'm keeping it in there. And another way that a lot of people are going to ask me, can't you just take it out and leave it out? Yes, you can do that, but you're just going to have that hole in there, right there. So, and it's also going to be a little bit louder. So another way, if you don't want it loud, you want it to sound stock, you can take a pair of pliers and just grab it and just take it off of there, take that screen off of there and just rip it off, but then put this little piece back in so it was like it was before but without the screen on it, and then it'll sound stock again. Again, not something I recommend because I wouldn't want red hot sparks shooting out of my engine, so that's not something I'm going to do. But another way is take a torch. First, blow this off. Blow your work area off. So I'm going to be working right here. So you want to blow those leaves away. Put it down on the ground. And we're going to say this is our torch. We're going to light it up. And then we're going to burn that carbon off of, and you want to heat it red hot. And then once you're done with that, you want to take a wire brush, and you want to brush that carbon or that burned carbon off of there. But also be careful because it could be hot, and then if you go to pick it up, make sure you're wearing tennis shoes, because if it's too hot and you drop it on your toe, that would not feel very good. So make sure you're wearing protective gear. So that's one way to do it. Another way is to, I've already went over just to rip it off, poke a hole through it, burn it off, and leave it out. So I think that's all. So if you pull yours out, if you're gonna be like, well, I pulled mine out and it's completely clear, like mine is, what you can do is, that means your carburetor right here, those little adjustments right there, you're gonna want to tune your carburetor. So that is one of the reasons. Let me show you one of the symptoms of it bogging. So what I'm gonna do is, mine's, like I said, mine's not clogged. So I'm just gonna do this a few times and it'll sound like it's bogging, but it's not bogging. So that's what we're gonna try to do. In another, you can just replace this little thing. They're cheap. They're like $5 maybe. I know that's kind of expensive for a little spark arrestor screen, but you can do it if you don't feel comfortable torching it, or if you don't want to take it off, you just don't want to deal with it, just take it out, get a new one. They're, like I said, they're cheap. So let me show you some of the signs of bogging. I'm gonna raise you guys up a little bit. I think right there's good. Actually, I'm gonna need to put my spark arrestor screen back in there, so I'll be back in a second. Oh, and also, this is a 15mm socket that I have on here. That's what I took it out with. This little bar is just an extension bar. You don't have to use this, but that's what I was gonna use. So let me put that back in there real quick. All right, guys, I just got that back in there. That spark arrestor screen back in there. So let's fire this up for my camera guys. So it should. So I'm just gonna try to make it bog and sound like it's gonna bog. Like that's what it would sound like if it was clogged. But let's get to it. I'm gonna need to prime it. Do that. All right. Now let's try. That's what it would sound like. It would bog down, so it wouldn't want to idle high. It wouldn't want to rev. It could sit there and idle all day, but it just won't throttle up. So like I said, mine is not clogged, so it's not 100% accurate of what it would sound like, but that's just to get an idea of what it would sound like. So before my camera dies, we're gonna get out of here. Like I said, still FS45, still. That's what to do if you're string trimmer or even blowers. Still, blowers have that on there. A few blowers, few companies put those on there because it's actually required in California because of the wildfires and stuff. So make sure to like and subscribe, please. I'm growing my channel. I think I'm doing really good, so if you could do me a favor and make my day, smash that like button and make sure to subscribe. And also, if you find yourself watching more than one of these videos, that's probably a good sign that you enjoy this content and you want to be notified when you when I post a video. So yeah. So yeah, never miss a video. Make sure to hit that bell. And yeah, so that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helped you. Comment down below if this helped you, if YouTube keeps the comments on. Sometimes they turn them off on me, I don't know why. But